It's Lindsay. This is it's February 21st, 2025. And so I'm doing a video about more of my harassment stuff, gang stalking, all these things. So yeah, okay, basically obviously one of the main reasons I'm being hoovered and stalked and whatnot, hoovered by this narcissistic ex person, who still seems to think that he can dictate my life and control me. With his reevaluation, love bombing, all that shit that's all fake. Because when they want to come back into your life, they'll tell you all kinds of crap to get back into your life, even though they are with someone else or have been with someone else and lied to you about it. But then again, since you're only their friend who they care about, it none of it makes sense. But that's how they keep you in their trap, their little web of deceit, and they triangulate you all the time with other women or people, whatever. That's what these people do. Whether it's someone from their job, whether it's someone from their neighbor, a family member, they're always going to be triangulating you with somebody to try to get you to react or to get you jealous or to. So this is what they do. But the reason they'll come back and act all nice, like after y'all have had arguments and you've told them to go away and this that, they'll come back to hoover you and act like nothing ever happened. They'll play like it's a different day and just they don't even just nothing ever nothing ever happened, like nothing that was said, that nothing happened, as if everything's perfect. That's what they do. And this is what is so aggravating about narcissistic psychopath, well, in my case, men, is that they know good and well they lie. They know good and well that they've cheated and done things directly, basically right behind your back, but they want you to know, and they'll give you subtle clues, like with this man. And I'm just talking about this because I have experience. I'm documenting this stuff with my own experience. Because I just can't believe how dumb this guy must think that I am to not know that what he's doing or what he's done. All the signs are there, and I've got other sources that have basically, I know what's going on. I know that he's been with somebody where he works. He's having an ongoing affair with somebody who he works with, is some younger girl, and that's a fact. It's obvious. I know that. I can also tell when I've asked him about it, the way he looks at me, the way he can't make eye contact, that he's lying, that there's something going on with that person. So, of course, go figure, some young girl's going to fuck up. It's always the way it is anyway. I have no expectations in men or relationships, but inevitably that's what would happen, especially with a Chicano man or Latin man or any man. They're always going to have a younger mistress or supply, narcissistic people are never satisfied with one person. But what happened with him is that he basically, he's always looking for something different and more exciting, because they need an adrenaline rush. They're always spontaneous in the moment. They always want to be entertained, and it's all about visual, and they want to have fun, right? They want to have fun. And so he sees me as somebody who's stable, that is obviously reliant and trustworthy, and so therefore he feels he can take advantage of me whenever he is out having fun and he's getting bored with that. He needs to calm down, so he comes to me whenever he knows that he's fucked up and that he needs his fill, and I'm the one who's supposed to provide that. That's what they do. You're not. It's like some kind of a covenant that I'm not part of. I never signed a fucking agreement with anybody saying that, oh yeah, I'm going to be your primary or secondary source of supply that you can just fucking use, and I'm your little housemate, little fucking nurse and sex slave at the house homebody. You're right. While you're out fucking women, going out to bars, screwing women at fucking motels and having parties and shit, with your coworkers and women that are half my age. Oh yeah, it's no big deal, but just come over here and act like nothing happened, and then let's go out and take me. I want to take, I want to take you here. I want to take you there. I'm going to take you on a shopping. I want to take you to the Burlington Coat Factory. Oh really? Why all of a sudden? Why did they do that? Why did they come back? Oh, because they know that they fucking lied to you and did shit, horrible stuff. So they're trying to make up for it by buying you little things or taking you out or whatever, but it's all fake. It's all fake. It's not genuine. It's all meant to shame you or confuse you or overwhelm you. It's like, for example, he showed up the other day and I said, no, I'm really, I said, no, I really want to be alone. I've got things I need to do. I need to be alone. He shows up when I'm trying to do my hair, and so therefore he knows that I have issues with that, so he fucking rubs that in my face, basically in subtle ways, to make fun of me. So they have to make sure that they hone in on all your problems or health issues or insecurities so that they can use that against you, to weaponize that, to make you feel insecure or to make themselves feel better. This is just cruel shit that narcissistic, demonic people do, because they are always looking for somebody to bully and target. And so when they have their other women that they have fun with, that look good and all that shit, they've always got to have somebody who's just kind of a homely, plain looking whatever that they can fuck around with and bully and use, to be a little, like I said, house slave. That's what this man has been doing to me. It's like, but all of a sudden, oh, he wants to take me out. He wants to take me here and there, but only, it's conditional. Only if I look a certain way. Only if everything is conditional with these people. It's not genuine. They don't genuinely care about anybody but themselves and what you do for them. They don't give a fuck about what you feel. They'll say things like, how are you? They don't care. They really don't care about what you go through. You try to talk to them, they don't really listen. And then they make you feel guilty for talking about yourself, or they change the subject immediately because it's never about you, it's always about them. They don't care. What they're after is either your money, if you have a business or something, or some kind of a property or investment, they want to get a hold of that and take control of that, or they want to do something so that they can destroy you financially or emotionally, because that's how these people are. If you think that these people really care about you and give a fuck and genuinely no, they don't. They don't have the ability to do that, because number one, they're still hung up on their exes, their ex-wife that they never got over, because you'll see that clearly on their fucking social media, that they still have pictures of their ex. And I don't even look at his social media at all anymore. I couldn't care less. I'm just saying I have in the past, and I know what he's up to. I know what he does. I know that he plays with fucking people's emotions and puts on a facade and a front and wears a mask for different people. He's this person for me. He's completely someone different for someone else. This is what they do. They and it's like, and then I've asked myself, I wonder if he even really works there. I wonder if this whole fucking Victoria thing, is that all just a joke, to see how I react? Is it, I don't think so, but you have to wonder, because everything that these people do, they lie so much. They lie so much, and it's all about getting your reaction, because it's like a behavior modification, psychological experiment that they do with me, knowing that I have a past of trauma and abuse and sexual abuse and neglect, all that shit that I grew up with, and trauma and all these issues that I've had. And so they have to use all of your past from your childhood and all that to use it against you, your job history, your relationship history, all that. They use all these things to weaponize against you whenever they come back to hoover you or discard you and do a reverse discard and all that crap. They always are going to use things like that are sensitive to you, or things that are about your past. And it's extremely insidious. It's extremely immature and evil what they do, but they do it expecting you to react in certain ways. And if you don't react in a certain way, then that throws them off. If you just ignore these people and block them, well, watch out, because then they're gonna, that really gets them offended. They it's very odd. It's very strange. It's hard to explain this kind of thing. But basically what I'm saying is they don't have just one. If you're involved with somebody who's a psychopath or narcissist, and I'm not, when I'm talking about narcissists, I'm not saying somebody who stares in the mirror all day, and that's like that's what I'm talking about. Somebody who takes advantage, who's about status and vanity, and who uses people and manipulates people to get what he wants, and who kind of just like steps all over people and sees people as objects. At least with me, he does. It's because obviously he wants something, that he's not going to stop doing this until he gets what he wants, which is probably to have me killed or to let me die from some kind of a exhaustion, or that's what they ultimately want, is for you to be dead. Narcissists, they want you dead. Okay, as crazy as that sounds, the ultimate goal of these people is to have you suicided, or that they ultimately kill you, or you're going to die from some kind of something horrible, some kind of something happens to you, because that's what they want. This is what they secretly plot out against you. They do fucking witchcraft shit. They're demonic. They're satanic. Usually you're going to find that they're involved with all kinds of shady satanic crap and orgies, and most of them are bisexual or closet gays or closet bisexuals, as I've talked about before. They live a complete double life. They completely are two-faced. And I swear to God, no, I'm not exaggerating one bit of what I'm saying, because I've seen the phone of this person, and there's so much shit on there, as far as like when you think that they, you wonder why they won't let you, they hide so much from you, because they know good and well what they're fucking doing. They know good and well that they're liars and cheaters, and who the fuck is going to want to be with someone like that unless that person is the same way, right? Sure, they can go find another narcissist who's exactly like them and have fun and fucking fornicate and do drugs and drink alcohol and do shit like that and party, because that's about all they want to do is party, right? They're so emotionally arrested development adults. They might have a job, but other than that, all they think about is flesh, sins of the, fornicating, drinking, getting high, having fun. Everything's got to be fun. Everything's got to be amused and entertained. They can't just be in the moment, sit there quietly, enjoy some music, and listen to a lecture or read a book. They don't know how to do these things because their mind is such fucking ADD that they don't know how to be alone. They need constant attention, constant interactions with people. They have to be surrounded by people all the time. They have to, they're, and I'm an antisocial. I'm the opposite. I can be around people in small moments, like at the gym and whatnot, but that's it. Other than that, I just want to be let the fuck alone. I want to be alone and do my own thing, and that's what I like to do. I'm a loner by choice. I've always been like that. And these people try to change who you are. They want you to be someone who you're not. They want you to dress differently. They want you to behave differently. They want you to listen to a different kind of... They want you to completely be someone who you're not, so that you can satisfy their grandiose, unrealistic expectations and fit some kind of a mold of societal shit that they have to, because these people, for them, it's all about image and status and looking good, and that's how they behave. That's how they are. They're very superficial, and it's a facade mostly. It's very hard to have a real deep, meaningful conversation with these people because they don't know how to introspect. And they seem to think that, like, they're perfect. They have a lot of fucking problems. They have a lot of problems, usually alcohol. And alcohol is nothing but fucking demon spirits. When people drink too much, it's just fucking demons that and these people are usually alcoholics. They're usually drug dealers sometimes, or drug addicts. Like they'll tell you they've never done any drugs. Like, oh no, I've never done cocaine. I've never smoked pot. Bullshit. They're probably coke addicts. They do something that they don't want you to know about, but they hide everything from you. But you're the one who's supposed to be, you're open. They've been to your house. They've seen everything about you. Of course, they use all that shit to make fun of you. Your supplements, the way you dress, the way you exercise, your body, the clothes you wear, everything. They have to make fun of you and mock you and exploit you. They exploit people. And this is what gets them off. And it doesn't matter if you have energy that's positive or negative. They don't give a fuck as long as they're getting energy from you. This is how they are. They suck away your energy. They take away your time, which is valuable. They waste your fucking time. They'll buy you gifts that they know you don't need, but they'll do it anyway just to kind of fuck with you, because it's like, well, they'll do stuff that they kind of know is just meant to mess with your head and gaslight you. They never really care about what you want or your personality or anything about you. They act like they don't know anything about you. They don't give a fuck about anything that you really like, because it's really odd. It's so fucking weird. And it's all a game. For them, it's a competition of envy and jealousy, because they can't believe, or they hate that you have something that they want. And it makes them mad that you have something that they want that they don't have. And so they want to steal that from you, as well as steal your energy, your light, your personality, your identity. This is what they try to do. And this is a fact. I know that people think sounds like, what are you fucking talking about? Are you crazy? No, everything about them is a lie. But basically, they might say they work someplace, but do they really work there? Do you have proof that they work there? Have you done a background check on these people? Have you ever been to their house? Have you talked to any of their exes? Who fucking knows what they really do, or what, you never know. And I'm just saying that you don't know who these people are that you let in your house, who's in your bed, who's in your bath. Who are these people? Who are they? Who do they really work for, and what do they really do? And what do they really want from you? Because, like I said, they lie. They're very, very pathological liars. And there's nothing I hate more than somebody fucking lying to me in playing a game, especially at age 50. Do you really think I want to put up with that fucking shit, and then dealing with being fucking triangulated with some fucking worker that he works with who's half my age, some girl that he's obsessed with, that he's been fucking or having some goddamn affair with? Or whatever. No, I know that he has. It's obvious. If he really does work there, and if that fucking Victoria girl really exists, then yes, 100%, those two are definitely involved at some extent. I can guarantee. I know for a fact. And he's been lying about that. So he feels bad. But I'm just saying, it's like, whatever. Who fucking cares, right? I just have gotten to the point where I just don't care. I don't cry. I don't get upset. I make videos and talk about it, but honestly, I just don't give a fuck. Because there's nothing, I don't care. What can you do? And this happen, what are you going to do? You can't control what somebody likes or doesn't like. I don't give a fuck. If they like you, they like you. But they should be honest and respectful of you. And if they don't, then get them the fuck, kick them out the fucking door and don't let them back in. That's what I say to other people. But do I do that? No. I should practice what I preach, but I don't. I'm giving other people advice about shit that I should be doing more of, you see? Because I've been through the goddamn ringer a few times, and I know how these motherfuckers operate quite well, okay? I know all about this kind of shit, growing up around it, being involved with these kinds of psychopath, malevolent, demonic, fucking satanic, evil, self-absorbed, sex addict, all about the flesh and image and shit like that, pretentious people. I've seen it throughout my entire life. I've been around a few people who are not like that, and those are few and far between. They're very hard to come across nowadays, because most people are so fucking fake and rude and pretentious and just uninteresting. Nothing to say, nothing to talk about, nothing original. That's how most people are. Or you can't get them to talk about it. It's like they want, it sucks. It's like better to be alone. It really is. And I thank God that I don't have kids and that I'm not married. I thank God for these things. You can call me a selfish bitch, a whore. I don't give a fuck, but I'm glad that I don't have kids, and I'm glad that I'm sure as a fuck glad that I'm not married, and I'll never get married. Thank God I'm not. Because I would never want to be somebody's fucking slave or some fucking contract. Some man who's gonna fucking cheat on me anyway and use me and throw me away like a fucking piece of trash. So shame on you men who do that, because you're always looking for something better. Because most of you are porn addicts and sex addicts, and so you think that you can have some little fucking fling with somebody half your fucking age who's married until that shit hits the fucking fan, right? Or go fornicate with some girl, the restaurant worker, or the girl, the neighbor. There's always so many women that they're involved with that you'll find out about, that you know your instincts and intuition tell you, and you know that there's something up with these people, that you're like, why do I keep letting them back in? What's wrong with me? Because they push their way. They mock you. They exploit you. They manipulate their way back into your life every single time you tell them, no more, I can't do this anymore. This is messing up my health, my finances. It's destroying me. And you tell them these things, and of course that makes them even more excited and more eager to fuck you up even more, because like I said, they have an agenda to fucking kill you. You don't believe me? Really? Yeah, I can guarantee you that these people fucking hate you. When you're with a narcissist, a malignant, covert narcissist, they hate you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They sure as a shit don't have your best interest. And that much I can fucking guarantee you. They'll put on a good fucking act or a front, but that's all fake. Fake as can be, just like they are. So just let that sink in for a minute if you're involved with some of these kinds of goddamn psychopaths, because they don't ever change. They don't give a fuck. And like I said, you're never going to be good enough. They're never satisfied. They're going to cheat on you. 100% guaranteed they're going to cheat on you. Okay? You can bet your ass that they're going to be fucking cheating on you. Or that if they haven't already, they will. I can guarantee you, when you're with a malignant narcissist, better bet that they will. So you're better off doing your own thing and dating and having fun, and fuck what they think. Do what the fuck you want. And don't worry about it anymore like I do. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't give a shit what they're doing. Don't even think about it. Don't answer their fucking calls. Don't just live your life. Because that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. Lying to you about and expecting you to just be there for them whenever they need you. And so they can fucking fuck with your head even more and gaslight you and fuck with your emotions. Meanwhile, they're out fucking getting all kinds of fucking STDs and God knows what, sticking their dick in every fucking nook and cranny they can fucking find, basically.